to 3 to 5 minutes with Lima, please.
So I guess you can't have all of your fights in Hawaii.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
No. Am I answering that?
It was a question.
No, and honestly, I wouldn't want it to be. It's so much that I'm like, I think once a year or once every other year is good.
That was my next question. Is this almost an easier situation for you because of all the things you need to do, the emotions, and you were like literally like setting things up like behind the scenes yourself? Or
yeah. Like honestly, I had more anxiety about my post-fight luau than I did about the actual fight. So like, this is a nice change of pace. You know, I get to come back to California, but even then, I know I'm gonna have total anxiety because it's right there. You know, it's just a flight away from Hawaii. So of course, like everybody's coming up to that too. But no, I'm happy that I get to change it up a little bit.
How do you feel like you match up against her in this fight?
I'm actually really excited for this one. I think Vita's super tough, and you know, kind of like the last brawler I went against. I'm not saying she's just a brawler. She is technical and well-rounded, but you know, someone as aggressive as she is was Rebecca Ruth, and that was like one of my hardest fights ever. To this day, is still my hardest fight. So yeah, I'm really excited about this matchup, and I know she's gonna bring it.
And was this the right amount of time off in between fights?
Yeah, and in fact, people are kind of surprised that I'm back in so soon.
Yeah.
But I do like to stay active, especially because I tend to put on a lot of pounds and like vacation for a really long time. So I asked Bella, I was like, can you guys put me in sooner than later? Just because I know how I work now, and I'm like, I need to get in there, otherwise I'm just going to be chilling.
Yeah, you had a post about that on
time.
Instagram recently, kind of talking. Do you want to just elaborate a little bit more on that? Just saying, like, you know, how you need to sort of. It's tough to get self-motivated, so it's almost nice to have a fight like this, like you were saying.
Oh yeah, it gives me a reason to get back in the gym. Like once the bout agreement is signed, then it's all business. And my manager specifically, they knew I was going on like to Spain and Portugal, so they didn't give me the bout agreement until I came back because they didn't want to ruin my vacation and have me be worried about it. So. Yeah, but I am one of those weird fighters that I need somebody to tell me to do something. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it on my own. Or I need that external, you know, factor to get my ass off the couch. So it's Vita. Yeah. Thank you, Vita.
And you got a couple of your teammates fighting soon, Pearl and Liz Carmouche.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so that's super exciting, you know, because we're all 125ers. My teammate Pearl Gonzalez is going to be fighting for the Invicta belt in 2 weeks, I think. She's 2 or 3 weeks out. And then the following week, Liz is going to be fighting it at UFC Prague. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to Pearl's fight, but I'm going to go to Liz's fight. But, you know, if Liz does well in this fight, then she could very well be a contender for the UFC belt. And so imagine, and I have total confidence in Pearl getting this belt. She has had an amazing camp, and you know, she's just on one right now. So I think she's going to bring the belt home. So imagine having a Bellator champion, Invicta champion, and a UFC contender / champion, all flyweights. I think that would just be badass.
Last one, guys.
How has life changed? I mean, you just, you know, you headline that big Honolulu card. I mean, are you the same person? I don't know. It's like you have a different shine now. I don't know.
I think it was definitely a huge self-confidence booster because I've always struggled with that my entire career. It's always like, do I belong here? Am I even supposed to be a fighter, considering I'm like the accidental champ? That's what we call it myself. And just having the performance I did against Valerie under the circumstances of having like all that pressure on me, and being able to perform still, it was a huge confidence booster. And so I'm not trying to, you know, get ahead of myself or anything. And I know like it could all be taken away April 27th. So I'm still trying to remain focused and, you know, not let my head get up there.
So you're a diva now.
I'm Diva Lima.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag Diva Lima.
Thank you, champ.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.